access to practicals related, or we can have access to, yeah, practicals. So so, and these are achieved all while they are pursuing their degree. So it is while they are still in their undergraduate that they are going through this training. So since then, the program grew to Indonesia and Africa. So so I think it was 2018, yeah, 2018 to be precise. That was when the community came into Africa, and this year it has grown globally from Asia, Africa, Europe, Middle East, Australia, New Zealand, Latin America, and North America. So as you can see, the community has been growing tremendously. So it started in India, then came into Africa and Asia. Then from there, other continents has adopted the community in their continent. So we have it now in Europe, Middle East, Australia, New Zealand, Latin America, and North America. You know, I'm coming. Okay, so DSC are training thousands of students, developers, and working with their communities to solve real life problems. So presently in 2020, we have over 1,200 universities which are participating in the DSC program globally. So the growth. In 2018, DSC has 300 chapters. 2019, it has 850 chapters. And we are in 2020, which it has grown to have 1,100 chapters. So DSC has been growing annually and will continue to grow due to the impact it has on students. So this is the reason why you need to join the training now. So we have a community which offers all these for us free of charge. So why don't we participate in it and also be part of this life changing opportunity? So for yours to be part of this opportunity, so that's why you have to join the DSC program. So have to progress our career. So some of our bosses in sub-Saharan Africa. So like I said, the program is global, but we have the leads in each continent. So here in sub-Saharan Africa, we have from left to right, we have Awal Mohammed Samu, which is the program manager for the DSC sub-Saharan Africa. We have Eric Hansen in the middle, as we've seen in the previous slide, which is the global lead for DSC, and we have Anedi Udobong, which is the program manager for the developer ecosystem for the sub-Saharan Africa. So our learning path at Developer Student Club Kwara State University. So what do we do at DSC Kwara State University? Do we just come together and see our faces? No, we have what we actually pick our students to. So we have web development, we have Internet of Things, we have mobile development, and we have user interface, user experience design. So these are the four main learning tracks we have in the DSC Kwasu chapter. So I'll be taking each web development. Why do you need to, if you determine if you should join this track? So if creating and or building things on the web and for the web or internet fascinates you, the thought of making the web accessible to everyone moves you, creating products or solutions that are pleasing for people, then you should consider joining. Like I think I said this during our session, the evening session we have the before yesterday, that before choosing a track, you need to understand yourself, understand your skills, understand what you can actually comprehend. So from the explanation I have here, if creating something for the web or internet is what you love, then you can actually consider joining the web development team so you can improve upon your skills, the skills you have before, or if you don't have, you can start the journey with the track or the yeah with the track. So we are expecting you if web development is your calling. So we have the Internet of Things. So I'm sure you're wondering right now, what the heck is the Internet of Things? So most people have heard of IoT, machine learning, but they don't actually know what this is about. So the Internet of Things, machine learning. If you're always being fascinated about how things are automated, how the use of doing things actually come to play, like you can see, we've seen robots, we've seen self-driving cars. So these things are works of Internet of Things, and machine learning. So if you have passion or you have the love for automated stuffs, if you have the love for automated stuff, then you can consider joining the Internet of Things tracks. So you can see you right here still on the chair. You've always had the guide to know how these smart devices communicate with each other at a very fast rate. Then you can join this team. If you can't see my screen again, please can anyone still see my screen? I maybe those that can't see, maybe you can pin. Maybe maybe you've already pinned. You've pinned. Um, okay, has it come up now? All right, all right. So, like I said, if you are fascinated about how things are automated, working with machines, so you can consider joining the Internet of Things track. So that's for the IoT. So we're expecting you there, that you're calling. Then the mobile app development. So the utmost desire has been to have your product used by million of people all over the world, and you thought to yourself, how can I get it out there for actual people to use? So that's a thinking. That's the thought I mean. So in the mobile app development team, you will get to build products that are available for everyone on their mobile devices. Cause okay, cause who doesn't have a smartphone these days? So like a lot of us daily we interact with a lot of applications on our mobile phones, Facebook, Twitter, Google, and all sorts of applications. So if you're wondering how do they actually build these applications, and you want to develop a career in that part, they can consider joining on this track. So I know that almost everyone does interact with a smartphone daily, and they will be wondering how does those applications, how do they actually get built. So please come join our team so we can demystify the process of building apps for and on mobile device. So if you want to learn how to build mobile applications, iOS applications, then this team is for you. Then the last thing we have UI UX. So the user interface and user experience design team. So yes, you have always wanted to make the blueprint designs of large systems that will give the users making use of such systems a very nice and aesthetic feeling after they've used your product. Looking for that. So if yours is to actually use your thoughts to actually bring something out graphical to please people or to build a product, then this thing is for you. So in this team, you get to make the designs of user interface for machines and software such as computers, home appliances, mobile devices, and other electronic devices, with the purpose of making the time that people spend while using your product or software is utilized maximally. So um, let me quickly point out something here. Like maybe most of us or some of us actually know about graphic design, and even that's why we know about graphic design. It has been noted that most graphic design actually, yeah, truly they can actually design and their design will please into the face. But are they actually following? It's not about a design being fine on your face. That's what makes the design good. So there are some processes, some thoughts that has to be put in place. So there are some thoughts that has to be put in place so as to add a successful product. So in the user interface user experience design team, you're actually being made through the process of user interface, that is the graphical representation of the product and the experience, that is how to interact with those products. For example, like I said previously, that let's say you are using an application, um, Facebook, Twitter. So the feeling, the what you're actually seeing is user interface. So it is some set of designers that actually came up with that design. So that's the interface. But what does the experience in this part? It means the feeling or the interaction with that design. Because like I said previously, some design might be fine, but actually they are violating some rules, either not putting the details where it should be, or making a font too small or too big, such that um, those information can be misinterpreted. So what UI UX actually does is giving you that knowledge of building something that is fine, that is pleasing to the eye, and also easy to interact with. So if if this explanation is pleasing to you and you decide or you decided to create a career out of this, then you can actually join this thing. So um like I said, the DSC Kwasu is this is our third year on campus. We actually started 2018. So that was our maiden year on campus, and ever since then we've been able to um we've done a lot of events, so that so these events are not just events. So these are events which we actually use to train our students and take them through one or two journeys. And since then, great thanks to God, we've been able to train at least a number of students who are actually building their career out of the world of tech. So can actually some of our programs. So here we have one of our programs, the info session. So this session held last year, um, I think November. Yeah, I think it was last year November. So this session was actually it's also something like the session we have presently. It was used to onboard new members, and this was when we were actually trying to start our boot camp learning. So this this is also one of our program. This was the info session held last year. Like I said, the info session is normally a virtual a physical event, but due to the current situation, that's why we're having it virtually. So this picture is from our info session that we held last year. So also we partnered with the Django and we partnered with Django students on the Kwasu campus, so to hold an event which the Django event. So in this event we're able to take students through the journey of building web applications using Python and the Django framework. So this is on this image here we have our pioneer lead in the person of Jokanyo Oluwaola Benu presenting a gift or yeah a souvenir I mean to one of the participants of the event. So this is also one of our info session, our information session which we held on campus last year. This was an event from our IoT learning. So because we actually did an IoT machine learning exhibition, I think November, I don't know, October 2019. So this was the picture from that event. So this was actually for the IoT and machine learning students. So I am I am at the end of this slide explaining or putting us through the journey of the DSC, how it came about, and how we've been trending, how we've been able to build the community on campus. So thank you for being a part of this meetup, and I hope with this presentation I've given those who are new participants, will actually I've grasped one or two um so they'll be able to understand one or two things about the club, and um those who haven't or who don't know which track to venture into, they've actually understood or they've taken them through what to actually do on DSC Kwasu. And with this presentation, you can actually decide which of our learning path do they want to go to. So thank you as I come to the end of my slide. Okay. So do we have anyone or does anyone have question on the presentation I just made now? Question? Please let's speak. Please let's speak. So it seems no one has a question. Wow, that's great. Are we still here? Because no one is even saying anything. Oh, all right. All right. Okay. Someone has a question, please. Wow. um. Well, we can have one or two, sha. So as he asked if there will be giveaway, well, we might have one or two giveaway. So still be on the still be part of the call because that will come up towards the end of this session. Okay. The list for IoT and Android wasn't mentioned. Yeah, we're actually working on that track presently because we have some issues there. But once they are available, we will let them know. So does anyone ask question again? Question? No question. So okay, Mr. Jacob. Yeah, sure. You can actually participate. It's open. And even those who aren't university students are also welcome. Although it was mainly created for university students, but even if you are leaving and you still want to be part, you're actually welcomed. So you being in the finals doesn't hinder you from participating in the program. So any more questions? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get. How do you calculate your years of experience? Okay. Let me note that question. I think I'll come back to that later. So I think wait before I proceed. Someone asked the question in this conversation. Please, what is your specialization? Okay. Um, I am a junior content developer, so I'm a web developer. I'm a junior, although I'm planning. I have bosses on this course who are mid-level and senior developers. So me, I'm still a newcomer to the journey. So I'm still, but anything web I'll be available to um help you through that. So I'm a web developer. Um, okay, Aziz Karim, you want to ask a question? Please proceed. Okay, like I said, this is just an introduction to the community. Because I know we will surely have new members who wants to join the community. So this call is just to take them through what we actually have because most are just new. They don't even know anything. They have limited knowledge on tech. So after this session today, so we'll be creating a form whereby you will fill and you can say which of the track you want to join. Then from there we proceed with the training proper. Okay, is that clear? Um, Someone asked, what is there any similarity between UI UX and Android? No, there is no similarity. They are different track. UI UX, like I mentioned in the slide, um, is actually for let me just say, yeah, it's for design. It's UI UX is design. So you're actually designing user interface. Like for example, now you visit a website, you visit an application. That application was actually um, a mock-up design was actually created. Not that someone just sat down and started putting the colors together. So a UI UX designers actually done an assignment and come up with the right colors. So what the UI designer come up with, they come up with the right colors that will describe your brand, the right font, the so all they just do is making sure that the presentation of your application or your product is actually appealing to the face. So that's what UI UX does. But Android, what we do in Android is the development of mobile application. So you're actually building. So, like, for example, there might be collaboration between UI UX and Android, such that an Android developer wants to build an application. He or she can sort out, can seek the help of a UI UX designer to actually come up with a design for that application. Then once the UI designer has actually developed the design, then the Android developer will actually build on it. So UI UX is like, um let me say, it's not programming related, because we have, the in tech we have those tasks that are programming related and not those that are not programming related. So UI UX is not programming related, but Android is programming, because you have to write codes to actually build an Android application or an iOS application. So any other question? Okay, it seems we don't have any question. So um okay, yeah, that's part of the um web. So MySQL is on that. So if you are joining web, so it depends on your knowledge. Are you a beginner or intermediate developer? So if you are a beginner, surely we can't just be taking into the database like that. So because MySQL is a database. So if you are a so once we actually start the training fully, so we will make something like we will ask those who are the beginners, intermediates, and those who are, yeah, beginners and intermediate. So we will know what their present skill set and what they intend learning. So and we'll be come up with a curriculum or a syllabus on how the training session will go. But surely, as time goes on, as the progress goes on, we'll surely be taken to databases. Any more question? Okay, it seems there's no question again. So we are done on that agenda. So the next one is journey walk. So the journey walk. So what this session is about is um like one or two people will discuss about their journey as a developer. So which is serve as a source of motivation for those who are just coming on board. So because uh the learning you don't just know it till you do. It's actually a process. You start somewhere. So it's because you actually start somewhere and you progress from that. So one or two people will be sharing their journey, how they started their career as a developer or as a tech enthusiast, so as to serve as a source of motivation to those who are just coming and those who are even already in the community and um, are feeling down or aren't motivated enough. So permit me to invite to you Mr. Kelebolojo, as he will be taking us through his developer's journey, or yeah, his journey as a developer. So, Mr. Caleb, are you there? Mr. Caleb, Mr. Caleb, wow, he's on the call. Okay, okay. So, kindly, in the span of 3 to 5 minutes, just take us through your journey as a developer. Yeah, good afternoon. I've been having this let me call like passion, like passion. Want to like actually make use of we have web. So try learning like so as I was doing all that, when I get someone that will have to develop our like do my communication. So when I doing the whole um all of Akilebo, your network. So not just about what how to develop, but not but oh, can you hear me? Yeah, your network is breaking. Hello? Yeah, we can hear you now. Hello? We can hear you now. We can hear you now. Can you hear me? Yeah, yeah, we can hear you now. Proceed. Can you hear me? Yeah, we can. Proceed. Proceed. Wow. It seems his network is really, really bad. Oh, so I didn't see. Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me right? Yeah, we can. So this, this is just about solving problems. Once you can get something you want to do, can you hear me? Yeah, we can. We can proceed. We can. Okay. So, I said the issue is about being able to solve problems. So, alright. I said the issue is just about being able to solve problems. And once you get your hands on tools that no matter what trap you are in, without development, you are with technology, and on solve problems. So, when you get your hands on tools that will make you solve those problems, it's faster. So, that's what it's all about. And we always talk about passion, passion, and passion. I come to understand that passion actually guides sometimes when you don't have the right, actually remember passion guide a very like short just get whatever you say. So this is what that you say because oh you know we get what that you know one my kids are doing something else in their life. Why am I going to do this with me? It's all that I what you have um I think we've lost Mr. Caleb. Caleb, Caleb, um, I think you should just hold on. We can't really hear you. Your network is actually bad. Can you hear me? Wow, his network is bad. Okay. Um. And I want us to actually take this journey, developer's journey. But since Mr. Caleb is not available, I think let me do justice to that section of the agenda. Yeah. So the developers the developer journey. Um. Well, I would say. Actually, when I entered the university, I was a I was dumb about tech. I know nothing about tech. On my first year on campus, I know nothing about tech until DSC came in 2018, because DSC was actually my introduction to tech. It was DSC that introduced me to tech. So you see, as I say, I'm a product of DSC class at university, because at least I would say, if we are pointing out those that actually benefit from this community, I joined as a new person who has no knowledge about technology, and here I am today as the lead of this committee. As you can see, the growth has been tremendous. So my journey as a developer. So I joined DSC when it came on campus 2018 as someone who is new to tech, and despite the fact that I even joined, I was a dormant member, because I know some of us will also be dormant. Yeah, we might be, some people are actually DSC members by name, but they are not DSC members by participation. They are just in the WhatsApp groups, but they don't actually participate in the program. So that was also who I was when I first joined for the first 4 months. So that was from August 2018 until December 2018. I was just a dormant member until 2019 January. So it was January 2019. So that was when I started my developers journey fully. So that was when um I started participating in the community, and not that it came willingly from my mind. It was due to threats, because then we were threatening that those who aren't participating in the community, that are just normal members, they'll be removed from the group. And I know our existing members, such happens in a while in the main group, whereby we remove those who are not active. So then same thing was to come out, that we'll be removing those who are dormant from the community, and I don't want to be removed. So that was how I actually started participating in the community. Then I joined the IoT learning, the IoT learning track. So where we work with, so the IoT machine learning. So I didn't start my journey as a web developer. Although I'm not a web developer, but I started as an IoT student. But later on, due to one or two reasons, I had to drop out from that track and join the web dev part. So that was around, I think, February, yeah, February 2019. So that was when I joined the web track of the DS Courses University, and ever since then, um our mentors on our mentor has been um he has been encouraging the person already speaking, so because he has been my mentor ever since I came to the community. So he actually took all of us then through the basics, the intermediates, and thanks to God, as I joined, I was able to progress, if not tremendously, at least I can say today, I'm grateful that I actually joined the community. So the challenges I face as a developer, so one of those challenges I face, well, as you all know, the situation of Malete, light, and network. So light has actually been one of my main light was one of my main problem, and network, because we don't have light, so I have to come to school to charge. And that's why and okay, I forgot to mention it. I also have another problem, which is my laptop, but I don't have a laptop then. But after a while, I was able to get a laptop, although the laptop wasn't giving me all what I need, but at least I was able to um do the little I could do with it. So, but those issues I have with laptop, light, and internet, but the drive, the passion to keep learning actually made me continue going to night classes, just finding new stuff so that I could learn. And wow, my my pains and stress I passed through then are actually paying off now. Um, Also, this year has also been one of the great years for me in my journey. 20 in March 2020, coronavirus struck the whole world, and we were all forced to go home. And that period at home was actually a life changing opportunity. Although some were at home doing nothing, but the span of from the last 6 months that I've been at home, I would say that has actually changed my journey a lot, because I had that I actually got enough time to devote to learn, to participate in projects, and I did. um an internship. I was able to do an internship around June this year, and thanks to God, I completed as a finalist of the internship, which is the HNG internship. So that is one of my wins I recorded this year. Also, this year I became through the grace and help of God, I became the DSC lead for Kwara State University. So, the journey, I can see it's not something that just happened overnight. It was as a result of series of steps and perseverance. So the advice I will be giving after this is that in whatever we are doing or whatever we are learning, there will surely be difficulties we will face. We shouldn't let those difficulties weigh us down. Yeah, we shouldn't let those difficulties weigh us down. We should actually we should see them as a source of motivation to keep learning and keep grinding, because one day it will surely pay us. So a journey. So that's my developers journey. Any question? Does anyone have question? Okay, I think there's no question. So without wasting much of our time, we'll be going into we'll be bringing on board the guest speaker for today, the person of Adeni Okpeyemi, who will be speaking careers in tech. Yeah, because yeah, we explained the various we have yes Kwasu, but we also want to bring in an external personnel to also take us through um this career path we have in tech and how you can actually decide or choose the right one for you. So permit me to welcome Mr. Okpeyemi Adeniran, who is a product developer, a product and a software developer. So welcome, sir, Mr. Okpeyemi Adeniran.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Indeed, yeah, I learned a lot from your session. It was really deep. Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Hi, good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
I've been here for a year left final and we continue to continue with about 4 years experience in tech. Though most of my studies student of pharmaceutical technology in my final studying computer science. Yeah, first thanks for the opportunity and this evening I'll just be like just be a spontaneous session where because I do have a slide prepared. So if you have any question along the way, just put to the comment section. I will try to possible to answer all the questions. So like I said earlier, my name is Ademo Femi. So let me see what I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can.
Okay. A designer and a content engineer. So you don't know more about me. Just simply put it, because from this is my personal portfolio sites and my sites. So I'm more of open source. This is what I'm talking about. So I'll be talking about contributing to the society and um, learning from the society itself. So these are some of my open source projects. Because it's simple, wallpaper, generator, where you put learning, then download, everything. This is actually a movie I'm currently working on. Also some stuff on TV I use. So let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, so getting started with tech. Sorry, a little bit shy. I'll be turning off my camera. Okay, but can you hear me clearly?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm talking, I'll be given key points, but based on the key points I'll be giving out, explaining between the short and quick. So I don't get us bored here. So the first question you have to tell if you want to go into tech is, okay, why do I want to go into tech? Why, what do I want to do in tech? Why am I learning a particular skill? What do I need to know in the field I'm going to? Like that is learning the skill for the field you are going to tech. You also need to gain experience along the way and networking skills. Somebody asked a question earlier on how do I calculate my years of experience, so I'll try and answer that too. Now, we have a lot of things new things keep coming up because of new problems that are being made and new problems arise. So based on this problem arising, there is a field that is being created to solve the problem. Yes. So what you want to do? I mean, so if you want to do this, you have to consider what you want to do next. So based on that, that's to do with your passion and what you're interested in. It's very good to get into something you're interested in, not that you just go into tech because you hear that guys are making fast money and quick money from tech, so you just want to into tech. Trust me, you just along the way. So you just go to okay, I'm interested in this and I'm learning this because I have passion for it. So money can be the motivation, but if money is the only motivation, that won't take you far. You also need to build the personal interest in it and enjoy what you do. So if you want to go into tech, just need to consider, okay, am I going to be working in Nigeria or will I be traveling out to go work, or would I be renting my service in only Nigeria, only Lagos, only Kwara, or I'll be seeking for a good job? You have to consider that. And what the field I'm going into, is it the current demanding field? If I say I want to go into cybersecurity now, is that what people are actually looking for now? Is that what community is seeking right now? Is that what is needed for the current programs? And you get so you don't like go into a field where it's no longer needed because tech keep growing. You need to also keep updating yourself in new fields that are coming out daily. New field of tech keep coming out. So you need to like conversation with the new field coming out and make sure what you want to learn is what is in demand at the moment. When you decide that based on the location where I want to work, is that current demanding skills, current demanding skills. You also have to consider the skills I need to acquire for the particular job. For instance, now, based on the whole carried out earlier, I see most of us want to go into technology. So I then now need to, okay, what do I need to learn to go into what technology? I don't just decide learning a particular skill. Like I just go into Python because I hear Python is the trending. So it's a trending language now. So I just start learning Python. That's not the way. But so you decide on what you want to do things, then consider what I need to learn to go into the field. So for the web, you don't just start learning anything else from skills. So you don't just start learning SQL or PHP. So now then say, okay, under web technology, it is the front end side I need to go to, it is the back end side I need to go to. Even in the front end, you have to consider, okay, am I to the tech aspects or just the design aspects, the front end engineer. Then you have the web designers, you have the front end engineers, you have the front end developers, you have the front end designers. Yes, all these are just different in the sense that of what they can do. You can compare a regular WordPress designer to what a front-end engineer can do. You get. So if I then decide okay, I'm going for front-end development, I would now make me okay, I will need to learn I need to learn HTML, I need to learn CSS, I need to learn JavaScript. Okay, I was going to web and I also was going to the back end side of web. So what do I need to, I need to go into PHP, I need to learn Python into the framework. Okay, there are several things then what do I need to do? Okay, I'm going to like consider okay now I decide I'm going to for instance now I'm a member here, maybe and I say I want to go into your technology, but I decide I'm going to back end, right? Now today, so if I'm learning Python and what I feel like learning is Laravel. And Laravel is not in demand. Why should I learn Laravel? I'm learning this just to make myself relevant in the society and be able to seek for jobs. I can spend lots of weeks learning a particular technology and the technology is not in demand. Just means it's not like learning for your own self. The main reason why I'm learning this is to apply for jobs, right? And make myself able to do stuff that will create a change in the community. So choosing a skill, you have to consider what I'm learning and put that in demand in the market to get. So learning, second one is learning the skills I want to do. For you to learn, you can set up your own personal, you can learn by yourself, you can apply for schools that are teaching programming. What you know about programming, we have the marketing aspect of technology, we have the programming aspect, we have the algorithm aspect, we have the networking aspect. So you don't need to if you have having issues in programming, you don't need to only go into the program, you can try other aspect of it. Like if you trust me, if you are good in marketing, things, there's a good skills for you in IT world. Most of the guys in IT are more of technical aspect. You can build the ground break and you know how to push it to the community. You know how to sell your product. That's where the technology aspect is. The IT field is lagging. You have loads of aspects in IT that you don't need to have knowledge about coding and yet you do well in technology. So you learn yourself, apply to skills and programming, and while you're learning, just make sure you get your hands on projects. So you learn by building stuff. Yes, when I said I want to learn Python for coding, I didn't just learn the fundamentals, I didn't just learn the rudiments, I didn't just learn what project is there, following curriculum strictly. I use it to build stuff. So if somebody comes to tell me that, okay, do you know Python? I said yes. Show me what you've done. Hello world, having the numbers, that's not what you do. It's easy to do this because where you show the guy that okay, I was able to build a chatbot with Python I learned 3 weeks ago. I was able to build a particular website for a friend. You understand what I'm saying? Like yes. Um along the process of learning, the big thing is also something to getting certificate for it. You can apply for certification exams based on the technology you learn. Just go and look at the skills this can see things that you see they are learning. If they are learning Python, for instance, try to build using Python application exams. Just make sure you get certified and upload your track your certification. You can use LinkedIn to put in your certification certificate there so people know that okay, this guy is making progress in what he's learning. You get. Now the third one is getting experience. So getting experience is when I like put myself out there and work in the real life cases. I can't gain experience by staying in my house and watching YouTube videos. Trust me. So I need to like volunteer to office and I be an open source project people are working on. Even though I have no knowledge about it, I just have to it will take some for you to volunteer is just to get to the process, but volunteering to project will help you go a long way because guys that on the project are experienced guys, you can learn from them to them. You gain experience from volunteering into services. And also your friend, you can just go with your friend or your family member great stories and say, and welcome. I did this work for you know I do for you now. You can experience from that because you get your hand into real life projects. Yes. And also volunteering to churches, volunteering to school. You can decide okay, my school class website, how about I create a class website for my school to work on that into project. Yes. And also the next one is internship. I do make mention of doing working on sitting in the HMB internship. Trust me, he has an experience working on the HMB internship because they make you do stuff and get your hands into real life project and from that you are already getting experience and already building your portfolio along the way process of learning. Okay, was it am I right? During your program at frequently, you have to use stuff, right? You have to use stuff
Yeah, sure,
for
sure.
yeah, yeah. So that you're already working on yourself, you're already building your portfolio, when you complete your work and that's the type of you get experience that way. Another thing is the fourth thing is putting yourself out there. You can't be a millionaire in this IT world, trust me. I was a learner before, like I don't go for events, I don't go. All I do is write my code, just to give up, life move on. But when I learned that everything is IT world, you just need to like contribute, you need to like network. Yeah, you need to network with other guys, put yourself out there, and so when you put yourself out there and networking with other guys, it helps you to learn way. It makes you know my people, it makes you learn from them. It even gives you opportunity to get and if you're having issues working or you're having issues with um developing your program or you're facing challenges in what you're doing or you have a new project and you don't know where to start from, that's where community helps. Joining the support is one of the best things you're grateful for because it's a community where you guys have a WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. So it's going to help you in the long run where you have questions, you have errors that might be bugging you. Just ensure the error, look for your WhatsApp group, because you have guys that will help you there. If you're a loner, you haven't talked, you haven't, you just get to start about it, social media and you can make it to that. Yes. So IT is, is a good place to and though the food is not for everybody because it's supposed to be crowded but and it's less competitive because it's not a where everybody thinks about and then you have to do lot of people, you really have to train the people, those that are willing to think, those that are willing to think about solutions to problems. But and to go into the IT world, you don't need to be an expert. The fact that I know consultancy doesn't mean I'm going to the IT world. Yeah, there is no requirement to join IT to be in the IT world, and there's no age range. And we've heard of 5 years old, we've heard of 10 years old kids building stuff, right?
Yeah.
Then just 5 years old do the software. Uh, so there's no age range in IT. And recently I saw a post on I think CNN where an 80-year-old or 90-year-old lady or a guy, a man in China, created an app. That's wow, right? So there's no age limit, there's no discrimination. Everybody can get that work and there's no requirement. There's plenty of opportunities in tech where you have the design, you have the programming, you have the cyber security, you have the algorithm aspects, We have lots of skills in tech, in IT. So you can your own if you are thinking of what you want to go into, making research help you. So if you are interested in or probably a graphic designer, because you go into product designer position. So you make research, you Google on what I need to do, what I need to learn going through your years, what are the basic certifications I need to familiarize myself with, and that is it. And they look into market the current skills. Okay, I might be the business admin student in Kwasu, and I want to go into IT, and there's a tech event, and I go there, and I see guys talking about tech. I'm feeling intimidated, trust me, you feel intimidated, but don't let that get into your head. Just market the current skills you have. You don't know how far that will go. If you can talking about it, talk about marketing today. Talk about what you believe in, what how marketing can go into tech. There will be so eager to hear from you because the all the engineering is structured so tech guys like learning new things. If you go there, talk about marketing, how marketing and just even marketing as an example, how it can affect how you can sell your software. Guys is willing to learn and you make yourself valuable to the community too. I think finally, finally you should also take online courses. Taking online courses will make you get most of these online courses also have projects to work on and get certification, getting certification through online courses and having somebody to so it's a good thing to take online courses along with somebody where you have somebody to track your progress and you also track the person's progress. So you don't just tell yourself, okay, I'll do this course. But if you have somebody you are reporting to, maybe with a DSP base, you are reporting to daily, that will put you in track and make you committed and keep you dedicated in your learning process. And trust me, once you follow this basic process, you make it to enjoy it. So let me recap the options. One, what do you want to do in IT was choose your skills, choose the aspects you want to learn, either UI, designs, um, either design, either the program aspect, algorithm, marketing, sales. Then the next thing is okay, what do I need to learn? Is it what skill do I need to learn based on the skill I choose? Then I gain experience by getting my hands into projects, volunteering to people's work and doing for internship. And the last one is networking. Make yourself know, tell yourself to the community. I think that's all. That's all. You can ask your question on this. That's all. Thank you. I think that's all for now. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Okoyemi. I didn't know the UI guy. I really appreciate your session as well. It was really enlightening. So do you have anyone? Does anyone have question that wants to ask Mr. Okoyemi?
Okay, I can see a question like that. As a web developer, you need to worry about designing the UI yourself. Okay. Um, in Nigeria, it's a good thing to know because most companies they see that they employ if they employ the developer and can know everything, they do something because they need to pay less. Because they won't want to start paying designer, start paying something. They'll see that okay, it's a plus for you in everything. But in a standard company, in a standard project, it collects the designer, the UI designer, the front-end engineer, and the back-end engineer, even DevOps guys. But as a web developer, you don't need to design the UI yourself. You can get the designer to design it for you. But it's a good thing, I would say, if you have even the basic knowledge of design, because designers might fail you and you might need to learn something in the start. So that's just it. You can just take basic course on simple UI design, just have it, and while you are more of coding yourself and you are good at it. And make sure you are good at what you do. That's it.
All right, thank you. Any question again?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, good afternoon.
As a question, my question is, as a designer, how do you integrate to being a content developer? Okay, okay, cool, cool. Before I entered your package, I was a graphic designer. Then, I was definitely a graphic designer, very knowledgeable about programming. But I entered the package, studied computer science, and started getting to know about programming. So learning programming is kind of fun, but if you, it's more like a ladder. If you try to like get to the top without passing the basic fundamentals, what you need to learn, the basic things you need to learn, and you just go into a field, definitely you will find it hard. So you just need to, okay, I'm learning a particular language, right? I learn the fundamentals, then I graduate from that up, then I go to language. The fundamentals can be learning how to just think very well. Through the language, okay, I want to learn JavaScript. How do I think very well? How do I calculate the numbers? How do I do basic mathematical calculations? Then how do I integrate all those things, basic things I'm going to do with Calculab through the language and then the basics and just that's it.
All right, thank you. Any question again?
Jim, was I able to answer your question? Definitely, definitely.
Okay, another question. Okay, since we don't have any question again. All right, thank you, Mr. Foyene Adenimo for the session. I really really appreciate sparing your time and dedication and devotion for this evening's event. So thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it.
Very much, man.
All right. So um, following the brief lecture given by Mr. Foyene, um, someone asked previously for giveaway. Okay, so let me say yeah, okay, give away period of giveaway session. So we'll be playing a small game, and anyone who wins will receive a gift. So are we ready for that? Hello, hello,
Yeah,
are we?
we are ready, we are ready.
All right, so let's proceed to um I'm sending the link now. So can we see the link I sent?
Yeah.
So let's proceed there. Are we there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The
there.
platform for playing. Yes, we are there.
All right, so I'm coming. Please let's hold on. Please hold on. I'm coming.
Let you know.
Can we see the pin now? So that's the pin. I've sent it to the chat section. We have Alienware, we have Cyberfin, we have Aramide, we have Yemery, Antidote, C Black, Nayo. Has everyone joined before we start? Are we set?
You're set.
All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 we have 10 participants. Okay, so we are starting now. So this is the game. Questions will be coming up and you will answer the question. So two factors are considered: getting the right answer, and the time, how fast or how soon you are able to answer the question. So do we get that? So getting the right answer and how fast you are able to get the right answer. So we have I think 7 questions. So the winner of the game receive a gift. So I'll be disclosing the gifts after the game. So let's proceed. Okay, this is the first question. So the right answer is Facebook. Um, so 3 people chose Facebook. Wow.
Wait, I can't even see any question. I only saw shapes on my phone.
You should have waited and check. You can see check your. It will load for about 10 seconds before displaying the shapes. So keep track of the screen.
You just showed those four shapes. You didn't show any.
I know it will surely show. Okay, no. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to check. Be checking my screen, please, because you have to. This the question will display on my screen. Please, I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
So, Abs Creative, got this was the first to get this question. So, can I proceed?
Yeah.
So, the next question: the current richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos, is the CEO and president of which online retailer? So, wow, a lot of people got this. Wow, you already big out. Okay, so can I move on to the next question? So, which duo invented the aeroplane? Wow, only a person got this. So, who's coming up? C Black. Wow. So, can I proceed? So, next question: JavaScript is which language? Wow. So, who is coming up now? Aaron is back. That's great. So, question 5: who is the global lead for DSC? Wow, 6 people got it. That's great. Who's coming up? Ayon we're still up. Who is dethroning? We have two more questions to go. Shall we proceed? An app is trailing in the Nigerian tech ecosystem. What is its name? Wow. So most of us don't even know the app. Yeah, it's Abeg. Is that I said the app trending in the Nigerian tech ecosystem. That's the app trending now. So the last question. Okay, let's see the winner here. Who's coming up? Ayon West tops. Yeah, the last question that decides or determines the final or the winner of this game. DSC was established in what year? Wow. So I think we are at the end of the game. So let's see who is coming up. Apps Creative third. Yemi is second. So 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 the winner of our giveaway is Ayon Ware with 4,097 points, followed by Yemi Oye with 4,067 points, and Abs Creative with 3,497 points. Wow. So that is the end of our um I hope we all enjoyed the session or the game. I mean, did we enjoy the game?
We really enjoyed it. The lot.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'm not collecting anything.
I'm not collecting.
So Ayon Ware, okay, what do you say? Okay, Ayon Ware is not taking, so the runner up takes it. I think that's Yemi Oye.
Thank you, thank you. What did you do? Of course, it's not part.
The gift is eventually going to happen.
Okay. Yemi Oye, yeah, is that you're part of the colleague? Okay, so the winner is Ayon Ware, but Abib will be taking the prize for the giveaway. Well, it's a token, but please help us manage it. So after this session, kindly message me with your phone number and you'll be receiving a 500 naira recharge card.
Thank you very much.
All right. So that's the end of our gaming session. And the last okay, the second to the last is a closing remark. So that should be given by our immediate past lead in person of Adedeji Stephen. So please, sir, you'll be giving us a closing remark on today's event. Yeah, good evening, sir.
I know everyone.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
I hope you are all of you. So I'm very happy at the moment to see you on video.
Hello.
Ah, yeah, you stop doing like that. All right, so it's nice that we are more than half of our members are already that's that. So what I would like to encourage you to do is you should just
thinking, oh, we are doing it. And I'm sure the people who are left here on this call still remain participate in the community. So I'll urge each and every one of us to and like I do share the school. I'll do it today, helping tomorrow, picking up day after, and supposed to work every day, each and every day. School, learning, doing, and best to do that if not for me. You know, an African proverb says that you want to go quickly, go alone. You want to go really, really far, you should go together. So if them really are together, but I'm not sure when speaking to this women. So most of our activities are really online, and I'll really be happy to see you guys go along with them. So Adil, it's been an amazing journey so far. I'll say congratulations on this.
All right, thank you, sir.
I'm so excited to see how high it's flying. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, sir. So before we call it a wrap on today's event, does anyone have one or who has something to say, a question, contribution, addition, subtraction on today's event? Does anyone have a question? No question, no addition, no subtraction. All right. So um, on behalf of Developer Student Clubs Community Kwasu University chapter, um, I and on behalf of the entire core team member, I say thank you to everyone who really came for this session. Um, like I mentioned that it's a virtual call and we didn't we know challenges usually arise with data being the main issue, but you guys struggled out of or you came out of your comfort or you left your place of comfort and attended these events and making it a success. So I said thank you to everyone who actually came on board. I'm really really grateful for that. And please let's also try to be available in our subsequent events because if we come up with something and we don't have people turning up, it's um it's not encouraging. I said it's not encouraging. For example, if we should do the summation of our existing members and the new members we got on our WhatsApp group, we are about 300, and out of 300, having only 25 on the call, it's not really really encouraging. But we just have to take it being the situation of the community. You know, if it had been a physical event, it would be like this. We would have a large number of turn off. But there's nothing we can do. We still just have to endure. We have to endure the situation we find ourselves in the present world. So thank you so much. I really really appreciate it. So on behalf of I and the entire core team member, I say thank you and goodbye. Have a nice weekend. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you very much, everyone.